By taking creative presentation this month, I learned a lot about how to present your information in a way that is engaging, in a way that's interesting to your audience, how to kind of enunciate your topics well, and help your audience create a better understanding of what you're talking about, even if they don't actively know what you're talking about. I also learned a lot about creating star moments where, you create an interesting way to remember whatever you said, like from your audience, so your audience will remember what you said, like at the end of the day, like, oh, that's what they took away from it. Even if that's all they take away from it, they still remembered you, and you're rememberable in their mind. Most of the skills and abilities that I learned in this course all, of course, had to do with presenting, like presentations and everything like that. Because previously, before coming to Full Sail, I went to another university where I took a lot of public speaking classes, but I really just learned the theory of communication and really like the overall, it's almost like scientific and psychological aspect of communicating itself. And that was, of course, really interesting and really great to have that kind of background before coming into this class. But I learned kind of in this class, of course, the class being called creative presentation, I learned a lot about how to present the information creatively, how to use images and visuals to my advantage and not so much as like a crutch, and to kind of, help the images and the visual imagery create a better idea of what I'm talking about and what I'm speaking about to my audience. Of course, from a professional aspect, this class did help me a lot. It helped me with, it helped me gain a better understanding about how I would talk to a future employer, or how I would talk to somebody that was offering me a job or anything like that, because, I just don't want to sit there and, of course, they want to hear about me and they want to hear about what I'm good at, but I want to, of course, give them something to take away from that even more so, even if they don't give me the job, is the fact that I was rememberable in their minds will help you in the end. And that's kind of what I learned about professionalism, towards my like degree. In being that my degree is media communications, this class did help me a lot significantly. I wouldn't have think that I would have taken as much away from this class as I really and truly did. I feel like this is a type of class that after I'm done, I would still try to access the course materials, and still try to access the textbooks, because the information was very needed and necessary for real life and professional life. The course content really helped me. Well, the significance of the course content, I learned a lot about other people and how other people think. Like, collaborating with my peers and collaborating with other people in my groups, in the group assignments and everything, talking with them and, seeing their ideas and what kind of things that they're into and their skills and techniques and hobbies and things like that. Like, being in this class kind of helped me learn a lot more about communicating with people and all types of people, more so than just like the physical aspect, like see how to like develop human interaction pretty much. I'm proud of the connections I made and the people I got to meet and people I got to talk to in this class, because I've never met so many people from like different walks of life that were into like so many different things, like how interesting the science of it all is, to be completely honest. This I really wanted to learn from this course in the future. Like, it's increased my desire to learn about more different types of ways of presenting things and talking to people. I gained a lot of value and understanding for the art of public speaking itself. Like, it can really be a valuable asset to your portfolio and to like your professional life. Like, it could really help you in the future, like knowing how to really talk to people and communicate people, because not only are you more likable to people if you know how to speak well and talk well, but you're bound to be taken more seriously and shown to be more credible by, knowing how to speak well. So that's kind of what I learned. I learned how to, kind of communicate with people better, and I it made me want to watch more TED Talks, to be honest. I already watch a lot of TED Talks as it is because I had to do that a lot when I was at my first university. But, you know, watching TED Talks kind of helped me develop a better understanding for different types of topics that we talked about. Even all the presentations, like at the end of the day, they were still all presentations, but we got to really dig deep and talk about a lot of different things. And they were all not all related to like the same kind of dimension, pretty much. Participation in this course enhanced the effectiveness of my future learning. It really just motivated me to even want to learn more than I already do want to learn. Like, I'm already pretty active with reading articles and reading magazines and newspapers and being up on the latest news, but this made me want to be more, learn about other industries. Like, you know, of course I'm still going to pursue the industry I want to pursue, but it really taught me how to understand my peers that are in these other degree programs and they're on the industries and professions. Like, it gave me a better understanding and a better like appreciation for those people that are, you know, in game design, in game development. They're not just people who like to play video games. They're people who actually have a passion for this and they love it, and they're artists and they want to really, you know, showcase their craft. So I mean, I really appreciated the things I learned from this class, and I feel like it was a very helpful tool, and I feel like, you know, I will use these techniques in the future.